Welcome to your Test 2 review. This is your Math 1033 review for Test 2. What you should have done already from Course Compass is printed out your Test 2 review along with the answer key. And what I'm going to do on these video segments on YouTube is to take you through the solutions step by step of how to get the answer to those problems. So the first thing I'd like to do is start with question number 1. And what that question asks us to do is to write the following inequality using interval notation. So, in a minute, let me take you down to my paper. Here we are at the paper. All right. So what we're asked to do is we're asked to take the inequality x is less than 9, and we're asked to express that using interval notation. Now, one of the things that I teach my students to do is I like them to draw a number line first, because I think seeing something helps you to write it a lot better. And something that I got from one of the instructors the other day when I went to observe them teach, which I thought was really nice, is one instructor teaches on this left side of the number line to put the symbol negative infinity, because after all, remember, negative infinity is not a real number. It's a symbol that tells you to go forever to the left. And of course, analogously, on the right side of the number line that goes on forever, we'll put the symbol positive infinity, which means go forever in that direction. Now, if I'm trying to graph x is less than 9, the first thing I do, of course, is find the number 9 on the number line. And what you pay attention to is this. X is strictly less than 9, which means it's not equal to 9. So therefore, the number 9 is not included in my set. And what you need to remember with interval notation, if a number is excluded, or another way of saying it is it's not included on the number line that you're graphing in the interval notation you're writing, what you're going to do is use a paren on that number. If this said less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, then you would have included it, in which case you would have used a bracket on the number line to represent inclusion. So here's what you've got to remember. Anytime you use a paren, you're saying that the number you're putting the paren on is not included. If there's not an equal sign, you're going to use a paren. And in this case, x is less than 9, which means we're shading to the left on the number line, and of course, we're going to continue shading in this direction. Now, this is a graph. What we were asked to do is to write interval notation. Interval notation always starts, I like to start my students with a comma. In this case, the left, there is no leftmost number in this set because this set goes forever and ever and ever in the negative direction, so we're going to put negative infinity. And the farthest point here, we don't reach it, but it's our farthest boundary, is the number 9. 9 is going to be given a paren because it's not included, and negative infinity is also going to be given a paren. Something that you need to remember. Negative infinity and positive infinity are not real numbers. You never reach them, so you would never include them either. So anytime you use infinity or negative infinity in interval notation, you're always going to put a paren. Okay? Thank you.